Well, howdy, y'all. Teresa here, and just me and the puppies. And I hope you guys can hear me. As you can hear, it is really raining hard here right now. And this is what it sounds like in my RV when it's raining hard. So bear with me, okay? We've got a few spots that are leaking in the RV right now. One right in the hallway between the shower and the bathroom and the toilet. So I've got, I have some of those washable bed pads, or some people call them big wee pads. I have some of those that I use, and I throw one of those down and it absorbs it and stuff. And then I have one on my bed, because sometimes that air conditioner unit, when it's raining super hard like this, will also leak. Lighting my candle. This is a gingerbread candle, so I'm lighting that because I have a cinnamon stick in my tart burner, and I did move that over some because I know that the glow from my tart burner bothers some people, and I can understand that, so I moved over a little bit. It is June 20th, 2017, Tuesday afternoon. It is 12:52. So let me close that down. Do the weather. It's rain, and it's 100% forecast for rain. You think? It is 77 degrees right now. Real feel is 82. The high will be 80. The low will be 77. And we're supposed to have rain and more rain and more rain. It is not only raining cats and dogs. I've seen the whole animal kingdom come down. But no, it's really raining. It's pretty cool though. I took Missy out to go to the bathroom when I got up. She wanted to go out, and I was able to sit just under the awning, and she was also able to do her business right under the awning, so she didn't get as wet, So, yeah, the dogs are all sticking real close to me right now, especially Charlie. Oh, I startled him. He's sleeping on the couch right now. Here, let me move my coffee. I don't want to spill it on my computer, of course. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Haven't even had any of it yet. Just got done vacuuming and stuff. So let me show you. There's Charlie. Right here. Right, Charlie? He's a good boy, yes. He's a good boy. And right next to him, you'll see Mama, or Dachshund, way down there. And then on the floor here, bless her little heart, is Nixie. Right, Nix? Nixie? She's like, I just staying right here. And then Angel is back on the bed. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. I hadn't shown you guys Critter Cam in a few days, so I thought I would show you Critter Cam. Okay. Here we go. Now, let me have my coffee back. I think I'll move the candle over here. I'm always afraid. I have ruined laptop before by accidentally spilling my coffee on it. I don't want to do that. This mug, my daughter and my grandchildren, her children, got me this Nana mug, which I just love. It says, a source of infinite hugs and kisses, maker of warm cookie with big glasses of milk, a mommy with lots of frosting, licensed to spoil. So, and I love it. Good coffee. My husband's making coffee super strong. I think I'm going to have to start adding some water to it because it's really strong. I mean, today it's pretty good, but sometimes it's just a little too strong for me. But I figure he can make it as strong as he wants. I can always add water, right? And that way we're both happy with it. Anyway, let's see. What did I do yesterday? Brad was off yesterday. And I got some adulting stuff done, and then I know that I went outside and painted for quite a while. And what I did, I just gessoed over on a bunch of canvas boards, and set a few backgrounds. kind of cleaned up my painting area and stuff. Threw away a bunch of trash. So, and then recovered everything, thank goodness. With all the rain. And while I was doing that, he was in here. He needed to defrost the fridge. And what else did he do? I know, he worked on some different things in here. And he kept all the dogs in here, which was nice for me to get a little break from, I mean, I love my dogs to death. You guys know that. Hi, baby Nixie. How you doing? I'm cuddling up to with my leg. Yeah, you're a good girl. So, anyway, you kind of had to fend for yourself day food-wise. So, that was nice. And he had his boss called him. That's his boss called him, and we did a bunch of laundry. But his boss called him, asked him if he could open this morning. So he had to go to bed early. He went to bed about 10. So I went in back and did my stuff. And we did a bunch of laundry. I think we did like 4 loads, but we were washing all of his bedding and my bedding and changing out stuff. Because what I do is, I'm telling you guys, I usually sleep on a comforter. I have my mattress protector, and then I have a comforter over the top. And the comforter, you know, spreads out over the entire length, so the dogs have something soft to lay on too. And then I always sleep with a blanket on top of my pillows, and then I have a sheet and a blanket to cover up with. Well, when it's time to kind of rotate stuff, whatever blanket I've been using to cover up with, I will bring it out here and then put it on the couch, and the dogs lay on for, you know, a week here, and then I kind of rotate stuff from, you know, from if I've just used it to cover up with, then it'd be good enough to be on the couch for a week, and then it gets washed. And that way it cuts down a little bit of laundry, but everything stays fresh. Plus, I use a lot of Febreze and stuff. And vacuum, but I got something stuck in my throat. Oh no. It's good coffee. You know, some mornings it's just like really extra good. So anyway, we did all laundry, folded all, remade beds and all that kind of stuff. Brad helped me do mine. Well, he did mine. I normally do mine, but he did mine. He's like, man, that's a lot of work. I'm like, yeah, it is, isn't it? Then we just kind of relaxed. Worked a little bit on the shawl. Oh, but I showed you guys that. I didn't work any more than because I remember I did the video late, didn't I? So, I did get a couple hats done last night. I got this hat done, which I really like. So, got that done. That'll go in the donation box, and then I got this. That was a large adult. This is a infant toddler hat that will go in the donation box to Alaska. And having a hard time sleeping last night, but it was the rain, you know, because like you hear now it's starting to let up a little bit. That's nice. When it's like that, you can sleep, but if it's real strong, you can't. And I think Brad had trouble sleeping too. And he said this must be a day for everybody being late for work and people being really crabby at the store. I don't know. So anyway, got up today, talked to him for a little bit, vacuumed, you know, freshened up the RV and everything, you know, fed and watered the dogs, you know, and I haven't fed them their soft food yet because Nixie's upset enough that she's not going to eat it right now, and Missy's sleeping and stuff, so I'll wait till a little bit later. But, what else? That's all. We don't really have any plans for today. We'll probably just take it easy. Maybe we'll watch that movie Trolls. We didn't get to watch it last night. And Angie Lucas Life. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, check it out. She's a really, really cool chick. And, I mean, she thinks she's stupid, but she is very intelligent. And, you know, just an honest, true friend. And, you know, I'm lucky to have a couple friends like that are just, you know, well, I have more than a couple friends, but I have a nice group of friends that are really, really wonderful women, you know, a couple men. So, but she said that Trolls movie is really cute, and it's on Netflix right now if you haven't watched it. So I think Brad loves Pixar movies, guys. That may be something you guys find kind of interesting. My husband, loves Pixar movies to death. You know, you think that it's usually the woman that would be the one to watch a movie, a Pixar movie or a Disney movie. No, it's Brad, and especially the Pixar movies. And, you know, so, I think we're probably gonna watch that tonight. And, what else? I'm watching this, what do they call it? It's that show where they have the crew, and there's these, yachts that people charter, and the teams and stuff that, you know, not teams, the crew. What's it called, guys? Below Deck. I love that show. If you haven't ever checked it out, check it out. It's on the Bravo channel. Or they have some episodes probably on YouTube. I really like that show. It's really interesting to see what some of these very rich guests want and expect, and then what some of the crew members do and stuff, you know. So it's interesting. So probably just gonna loom knit today. I'm gonna, you know, work on. I've got another medium, or I call it a medium hat. I have another small adult hat started in back. So I'm probably just gonna loom knit and cuddle with the puppies and cuddle with Brad. He's getting off work pretty soon, so hopefully he'll remember to check the mail. And you know, wait for the rain to let up. It's starting to let up now. Can you guys hear that? Earlier out this window, it was just a sheet of water. It was just like if somebody had a garden hose right on your window. It was. I sat there and was just watching. I was pretty mesmerized. Because being from Wyoming, okay, we're used to, you know, snow, of course. But don't get that much rain. And when you do, it's still cold. And I'm still mesmerized by the fact that this rain is warm. And, like, you can go out and sit, and it's just, I don't know, it's cool. And what I really like when it rains is, you guys know I love trees. But the moss that's growing and the ivy and that's growing on the trees is a very, very brilliant, bright green. It really pops, you know, because the bark is wet too. So it takes on a darker color. It's just beautiful. So, yeah, it's starting to let up some. I can actually see across the RV park now. Before, you couldn't see anything. So, wow. I see one poor old guy trying to figure out if he's going to try and pull out right now or not. It's not muddy, but there's a lot of standing water, of course, because we've gotten so much rain. So that could make it kind of dicey up there on that, or it's even sandier up there. So, I don't know. Oh, let me tell you about my neighbor. You guys probably can't see it. Okay, you see that little green thing right above my shoulder? And then you see it goes, let me see, and then you see it goes up right there? That's a screened-in, like, tent she put up. She's got a fifth wheel backed in over here. She put this big screened-in tent right there. Right there in front. it kind of sucks for me because, you know, I can't really even see out this window now, you know, to see the rest of the park. But and I thought maybe it was just me because she is not friendly at all, guys. You know, usually everybody around here says hi to each other and chit-chat some. I mean, we're not in each other's business. Some people are nosy and stuff, but you just kind of take that with a grain of salt, you know? I mean, but for the most part, everybody here is nice people, you know, good people, especially as full-timers. Well, everybody tries to say hi to her, and she just, you know, and she walked around like got the biggest chip on her shoulder, and I was kind of feeling bad for her because I think, well, maybe she's just so used to nobody liking her or something. I mean, I even thought about, you know, baking a cake and bringing it over or something. But other neighbors had said, no, they've tried to talk to her too, and she's not. The only time she's ever talked to Brad is when I accidentally tripped a breaker and we lost half of the power in the RV. He's out at midnight with a flashlight trying to figure out what fuse and stuff, and she is out there and she's complaining to him about she got bit by a bug. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. And she acts like he was supposed to do something about it. And it's like, lady, I'm not out here with a flashlight, you know. But anyway, she's not friendly toward anybody. She does the weirdest things. Like, she puts this screened-in tent in with a chair and a little table. And then she puts her solar lights inside. Like they're going to get enough sun now to charge. They don't. But she got it with a screened-in tent. She got each end unzipped so she can walk from her car through there like a tunnel. And then through. But, you know, if we were to need to get on the other side of the RV, I don't know if we can. If Brad needed to get in the driver's side door, I don't know if we can. You know, but, you know, we aren't the type to complain. But I guess that when she first got here and stuff, she decided she wasn't going to hook up her sewer. She was going to have somebody just come and empty it. Well, she capped it, but it leaked. And it was leaking raw sewer all over on the other side. Thank goodness it wasn't on our side. So our neighbor on the other side said, it stunk to high heaven. He's the widower with 2 sons. He said that stunk to high heaven. So he did complain to the park management. They told her she had to, you know, hook it up or do something because that you can't just leak raw sewage all over. So she waits until midnight to pull the cap off of that, let that hose release all over the ground, and then hook it into the sewer. I wonder why she was running around out there with Pine Sol. I told her, I said, that's the weirdest thing. I said, she's pouring Pine Sol out there. And I thought maybe, the only thing we could figure out, maybe she was pouring Pine Sol where her dog piddled or something. I don't know. And, I mean, because we don't really watch. And, you know, I think she was pouring it over there. And then I guess he's going to complain to the park management about this great big tent. And so is the other guy on the other side of him going to complain. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm not complaining, and it affects us the most, but, you know, I don't know. We're not the type to complain, live and let live. I mean, you know, you don't want to get nitpicky with your neighbors and stuff. I mean, maybe she's had a really hard life. I don't know. She seems to be a very unhappy woman. I don't think she'll last here very well. Because usually, when you get somebody who moves into the park and they're going to be full-timers, they want to say hi and get to know the neighbors a little bit. You know, because we kind of all look out for each other. And, you know, that's a nice thing. You know, and if you see that one of your neighbors is maybe their car won't start, or maybe they're having trouble with this. You know, we all help each other. Oh, and speaking of which, my neighbor on the other side, Sheila, the one that has pancreatic cancer. I told you they stay. I don't know if I told you guys or not. I mean, she was staying at her son's house. They had hospice in and everything. And they were going to move that their trailer, over to the son's property. Well, when Mitch came home the other day, Brad was outside. And whenever we see Mitch, we usually, Brad will usually go over and talk to him and ask how Sheila is and everything. And he said that they're going to have to move her to some, I think it's like a palliative care place, or maybe it's a hospice care. Because I asked if she was moving back, because he works at a nursing home and a rehab hospital. And she had stayed there before for a month. And he said, Brad asked him, he said, no, this time she would have to stay at this other place. Which the only problem was is if she wasn't able to get a private room and they weren't sure if insurance would pay for a private room, then he wouldn't be able to stay the night with her. Which, he's been trying to do, so I don't know. But anyway, now they're not going to move that trailer because he doesn't think it'll be very long. Because the reason she has to move to a different facility, or to a facility now, she just requires round-the-clock care. And her son, they've got like 4 daughters and stuff, and I'm sure it's very hard, but, and I mean, there's still kids that are in school. Well, they're not in school now, but you know what I mean. But, just hard to believe. I mean, Christmas time and stuff, we were all having a great time, and we had lots of plans to go do things. We were going to go, they were going to take us up to Tallahassee and show us some things, and we had plans to go do stuff all, as a couple and stuff, and, and here she was worried about my health, and, look at what's happened, and, but yeah, they aren't going to move the trailer because he doesn't think it'll probably be very long, and he knows he's in a good spot here, and that we keep an eye on stuff. They did tell Brad, because we always say, if there's anything we can do, let us know. And he did say he may need to give us a call to go over and feed the cat and stuff. And I feel bad because, the cat I think they're called ragdoll. They're called ragdoll cats. And so when they got them, they got 2 brothers. Well, the one brother passed away, let's see, February, I think, suddenly. So this other cat is all alone now because Sheila's not been there forever, and Mitch is always, stays with Sheila. So, I told Brad, I said, because he said, I may need to give you guys a key and have you guys go in and feed the cat. And it's like, I told Brad, I said, it would be no problem for me to go over there and feed the cat, and do the cat litter box, and even, spend a little bit of time petting the cat and stuff. Because when he opens up that door, that cat just goes crazy. Because he's even said that cat's very lonely and stuff. And, I feel bad. I mean, it's bad enough what's happening to them, but I feel bad for the cat too, because the cat must wonder what's happened. Everybody that he loved is gone. So, I don't know. I feel bad. So, this is Brad calling. Well, hello, Brad, man. I'm doing a video right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, were you expecting a package?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it UPS or USPS?
I don't know. USPS.
Okay, because it wasn't in the post office.
Okay.
So, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Is it raining there?
Yes, it is. It's really slacked off a lot, though.
Okay, it's really slacked off a lot here too, hon.
Okay. Well, tell everybody I said, hey.
You tell them that.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. I love you. Bye. He was checking to see if the camera was in that Angie sent me, but it's not in. It'll probably be in another day. I don't know. We've got flooding and stuff everywhere, so it might be delayed. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I feel bad for the cat. I mean, I feel bad enough for my friend. You know, it hits you really hard because it's hard. It's very hard on us, all of us, especially as you age. You see more and more of your friends and stuff pass away, and people that you know. And I know it's just a natural part of life, but it still is a sad thing. If you didn't think it was a sad thing, there would be something wrong with you. So, But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Oh, I'm kind of addicted to that Queer as Folk, I think it's called. Is on Netflix, and it's not for something you could watch with kids, guys. There's lots, and it's a show based on lives of homosexuals, male and female, and the different dynamics, and it has a storyline and stuff, and it has a lot of nudity. Last night, okay, I'll tell you guys this quick story, and I'll let you go. Last night, when I first started watching this show, and I told Linda this, that I would only watch it at night in back with the headphones on, because I didn't know how Brad would feel about all these naked men on my laptop. As far as not like he's homophobic or anything, just wanting his wife to look at man junk, and then there's a lot of sexual scenes and moaning and groaning and stuff. So at first I would only watch it back there, and then I started watching it out here and stuff. It's last night. He is scrambling some eggs. So he's just right by me here, and I'm watching it. It happened to be a scene where they were moaning and groaning. These two men. They're being very vocal. Brad's talking to me, and then he leans over, and because he's hearing this, and he leans over, and then he kind of looks away, and he leans over again, because I think did I really just see what I just thought I saw, was with these two lovers kissing, these two men, male lovers kissing, and I'm like, yeah, you did, and he's like, oh, and I said, no, this isn't on cable TV. He's like, well, I didn't think so. He said, because there's way too much nudity. And I said, yeah, there is. And he said, what is that show? And I said, Queer as Folk. And he's like, oh, I've never heard of it. And it's like, it originally was on Showtime. So, but if you enjoy just a basic storyline, and I really enjoy it because it shows a lot of the different dynamics that, if you are gay, that you go through, male and female, the prejudice, being beat up, because of your sexual preference, being denied some jobs because of your sexual preference, deciding whether or not you're going to come out at your job or hide, a major part of your life. All of that, all of the prejudice and all of the, kind of maturing out of the bar scene and stuff. So, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I really enjoy the show. So, but yeah, it was funny because, he's not used to hearing all the moaning and groaning and, dirty talk and, and, so, yeah. But, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, watch it, because it's a good storyline. I mean, it starts out a little slow, but then it does get into a lot of the dynamics and stuff, and so that's really, I think we can all learn, and we can all appreciate. And I think if you can learn what another person goes through, whatever their sexual preference is or their lifestyle preferences, learning, I think, makes us all better people. Because, okay, if you could spend a day in the life with somebody who, is homosexual and go through what they go through, or somebody who is, has a handicap, or somebody who is of a different color, I think we all learn, and I think, we can expand and be a lot more caring and understanding. So, anyway, just thought I would say that. I hope everybody's having a great day, and remember that I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you later. Bye.